Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Thursday, February the 27th of 2025. I'm Stasia Blake. In the headlines tonight, charges formally laid against man accused in Grenada's second homicide of 2025. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell sends social media into a frenzy over register post. Registered voters unable to access voters list due to main server shutdown at Parliamentary Elections Office. And mental health tops agenda for newly sworn-in youth parliamentarians. In regional news, Guyana President Irfan Ali announces major security upgrades at annual police conference, while internationally, Israel releases remaining 46 Palestinian prisoners. Coming up in sports, Jeremy Edwards stars with a fifer as Macdonald College humbles GBSS in cricket. We'll have all the details for you right after this message.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. A deadly altercation in Grand Anse this week has led to a murder charge and a court appearance for one Grand Anse resident this morning. Renee Pierre-Thomas has the latest developments in this unfolding story.
40-year-old bartender of Grand Anse St. George, Joe Michael Levin, made his first court appearance at the St. George's No. 2 Magistrate Court Thursday morning in connection with the death of 44-year-old Kishon Charles, also known as Kimani Mitchell. Levin stood before Magistrate Tahira Jeleno and was charged with non-capital murder by unlawful harm for the fatal stabbing of Charles. The incident occurred in the early hours of Monday on Silver Lane, Grand Anse, St. George. The accused is also a victim of a fire as his shop was destroyed by raging flames Monday night. Rumors have been circulating that the incident may have been an act of arson. The Royal Grenada Police Force indicated that the matter is still under investigation. Levin has been remanded to His Majesty's prison until his next court appearance on March 20th. He is represented by attorney at law Peter David. The death of Kishon Charles is the second recorded homicide for 2025. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
A 34-year-old man from St. George was remanded to his Richmond Hill prison on Thursday following his first court appearance over 36 counts of rape. Details in this Nisha Paul report.
The accused, identified as 34-year-old Donnell Williams, appeared before Magistrate Tahira Jeleno at the St. George's No. 2 Magistrates Court under heavy police security and notably concealed his identity with a hoodie. Williams, who faces serious allegations involving a 17-year-old victim, has retained the services of attorney Jerry Edwin.
The allegation, according to the report from the South St. George Police Station, is that the incidents occurred since the child was 13. Now, these are all allegations, and we intend to refute it strongly. I have to take instructions from my client, but at this time, he's denying it.
Despite his representation's efforts, a bail application was turned down and Williams remains in custody until his next court session on March 20th.
Today, the magistrate exercised her discretion because the matter has only come to her. She needed to look at the file and explore whether her discretion would lead her in one direction or the other when it comes to bail. On the 20th of March, we intend to make that application, but according to the conditions in these cases, the defendant, Mr. Williams, will not be permitted to live close to the home, and that is as it should be.
Edwin expressed deep concern over the growing number of sex-related cases currently pending before Grenada's courts.
Clearly, these cases really should give all of us a worry as defense counsel, as prosecutors, as a broader society. We are obviously failing across all age group, all demographics.
He emphasized that the volume and severity of these allegations demand urgent and robust judicial scrutiny to ensure justice for the victims. Reporting for GBN News, Nisha Paul.
And still with law enforcement matters, police are seeking the public's assistance in locating 48-year-old Roger Johnson, a taxi operator from Loretto, Guava State, St. John. Johnson is described as being 5 feet 11 inches tall, with a medium build, brown skin complexion, dark brown eyes, and black hair. He's wanted for questioning in connection with the offense of sexual intercourse with a minor. Authorities have issued a warning that the suspect may be armed and dangerous and should be approached with caution. Anyone who has seen Roger Johnson or has information about his whereabouts is urged to contact police emergency at 911 or the nearest police station. Speculation is rife on social media of early general elections following a Facebook post by Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell on Wednesday night. The post, against a yellow backdrop, had a single word written in red: register. Social media users began to speculate about the possibility of an early election as the post was written in official party colors of the National Democratic Congress. Following the Prime Minister's post, a number of NDC stakeholders, including government ministers, reshared it, encouraging the public to register. Many party supporters have used the post as their profile photos. The cryptic message did not include what to register for. General elections are not constitutionally due until 2027. GBN reached out to the press secretary, Neela Etienne, to inquire about the possibility of early elections. Up to news time, no response has been forthcoming. Arthur Pierre, acting supervisor of the Parliamentary Elections Office, says an electrical problem caused by an abrupt electrical shortage earlier this month, as well as ongoing work on the roof of the Parliamentary Elections Office in Tantine, are the reasons why registered voters are unable to access the voters list on its website and were unable to register at sub-offices earlier in the month. The electrical problem shut down the main servers, which then shut down the systems at all 15 sub-offices through the island, which are all linked to the main server at the headquarters in Tantine. As a result, the workers in these sub-offices were unable to perform their duties because the server was inaccessible. Pierre said the office regained temporary reconnection for the construction of the roof, and part of the problem caused by the electricity outage was corrected within days. Once electricity returned, workers at the sub-offices were then able to resume registering new voters. The website, though, is still not accessible, but Pierre has given the assurance that the technicians are working towards having the site up and functioning by Friday. Last evening, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell posted the word register on his Facebook page, and it was shared by several people, including government officials. Many people visited the website only to discover that the site was inaccessible. Inquiries with Pierre led to his explanation about why the site was down. He also disclosed that the sub-office in St. Andrews Southeast is currently out of commission because it is being relocated to a building opposite the current Street location. That office should be up and running within a few days. The administrative section of the Parliamentary Elections Office, which was based in Tantine, is now located on Upper Lucas Street. The December edition of the Consolidated Voters List shows 91,535 registered voters in Grenada. Coming up, the newly sworn-in youth parliamentarians are taking on the big issues. Plus, Grenada's longest-serving senior parliamentarian is eyeing a replacement. Those stories and more straight ahead.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Attention Grenadians, get ready for an exciting weekend of empowerment and inspiration under the theme Accelerating a Transformed NDC. Delegates, party members and special invitees will partake in the NDC Convention 2025, Sunday, March 2nd at the Happy Hill Secondary School. After the convention, everyone is invited to our sensational rally at the Bushes U playing field starting at 4 p.m. Be inspired by our distinguished guests. Hear from Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerritt of Dominica, Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre of St. Lucia, and our very own political leader and Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell, and more. Organize your transportation and walk with your flags, bandanas, drums, shells, whistles, and head down to Bushes U to be part of the transformation.
Cause I believe in the truth, and I just wanna live good.
Every time I pass, you're teasing me. Every time I pass.
The Grenada National Folk Group, in collaboration with the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Economy and Culture, proudly presents Iconic Moves and Melodies. Yes, man! Iconic Moves and Melodies. A heartfelt tribute to the legendary Miss Shirley Robinson. Mark your calendar. Saturday, March 1st, 2025 at the Grenada Trade Center, starting at 5 p.m. Immerse yourself in an evening of vibrant folk songs, classical songs, Negro spirituals, patriotic songs, captivating poetry, and mesmerizing dance performances as we honor Miss Shirley Robinson, a true pioneer of Grenada's cultural heritage. You'll also get the chance to have a meet and greet with Miss Shirley Robinson. Tickets are just $50 for adults and $25 for children. Iconic Moves and Melodies, a celebration you don't want to miss. Join us Saturday, March 1st at the Grenada Trade Center. Let's honor the legacy, celebrate the culture, and make it a night to remember.
Attention all track and field fans, the race is on and history is being made. On Saturday, March 1st, the Kirani James Athletic Stadium comes alive yet again for the Charlie George Classic. We honor a true stalwart of Grenadian athletics, Mr. Charles A.R. George, the longest serving president of the Grenada Athletics Association. Watch the best of the best go head to head in sprints, distance races, field events, and thrilling relays with top clubs like 473 MVP, Ace, Fusion Athletics, Velocity Track Club, St. David's Track Blazers, and more. The excitement kicks off at 10 a.m., so be there early. Witness the speed, the strength, and the passion of Grenada's finest athletes. This is more than a meet. It's a legacy in motion. The Charlie George Classic, Saturday, March 1st. Be there.
Ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves for the event of the year, March Madness Mega Bingo. Grenada, get ready, because on Sunday, March 2nd, Monroe's playing field comes alive from 5 p.m. Get ready for a night that will make you jump out of your seat, because you can win up to $100,000 in and thrilling games with a prize of $5,000 each and 5 heart-pounding games with a whopping $10,000 each. Whoa! Act fast and secure your tickets now at $60 for one or $100 for two. Free buses will be available Sunday, March 2nd. Megaforce presents the March Madness Mega Bingo.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you. Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Do your dreams seem far, far away from coming true? The National Lotteries Authority's Lotto Jackpot is $260,000. Fulfilling your plans can be just one ticket away. So play today. Lotto, play and win a lot of money.
Right Choice Promotions in association with Investment Migration Agency of Grenada, together with Ariza Credit Union, presents the inaugural Virgin Parish Relay Meet. This is the real mini Olympics, Saturday, March 8th. Lassages playing field in St. David. Relay action featuring the top clubs and schools from across Grenada, competing for cash prizes and more. Come see the nation's best athletes as they prepare for Intercall and Carifta Games 2025. First call to action is at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, featuring live entertainment and excitement in the tug-of-war competition. Admission $10 adults, $5 children. Come to Virgin Parish, St. David on Saturday, March 8th for the Virgin Parish Relay Meet. Come share in the excitement and speed and see you there.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Welcome back. Mental health top of the agenda for some newly sworn-in youth parliamentarians. Here's more in this report from Chrislena John.
Newly sworn-in youth parliamentarians appear ready for the task ahead, as all 14 of them presented their project initiatives during the delivery of their maiden speech on Wednesday. Sharing details about projects she'd like to embark on over the next 2 years, Youth Parliamentary Representative for the town of St. George, Ms. Ramia Griffiths, spoke about one called MOM that will address mental health among youth and futurepreneurship, which will deal with the creation of small businesses.
Number 1, the MOM project. No, not mom, but MOM, mind over matter. Mental health is often a silent battle of our generation. We talk about grades, careers, and success, but what about the mindset that makes all of this possible? Under the MOM project, we will be launching a school tour where we engage students in real conversations about self-doubt, resilience, stress, and the power of a growth mindset. But this won't be your typical lecture-style session. These discussions will be interactive, engaging, and empowering. Number 2, the Futurepreneurship series. I want you to picture this. A young woman making handmade jewelry, struggling to sell beyond her close circle. Or a young man with a groundbreaking app idea but no audience. Now imagine if they had the platform to showcase their talent to thousands. That is what the Futurepreneurship series will do. Every other Friday of each month in the town of St. George, we'll highlight a new small business, giving them the visibility, support, and connections they need to grow.
Youth Parliamentarian for St. John, Sashana McVeigh, wants young people in her constituency to cultivate a growth mentality.
Community development and involvement, cultural development, unemployment, and mental health awareness. In the area of youth involvement and development, Mr. Speaker, after interacting with some of the youth in St. John, I've realized that some of them have difficulties with reading and writing and basic math. It is therefore one of my goals to officially launch the Big Brother, Big Sister program, in which we will assist students that have difficulties with reading and writing and basic math in both primary and secondary school.
The subject of mental health, especially among young people, appeared to be an area the young MPs are passionate about, and this pleases Youth Minister Delma Thomas.
I am committed to doing my part in establishing safe spaces for our youth, providing an avenue where our most pressing concerns about mental health, substance abuse, addictions, and peer pressure can be heard, understood, and properly addressed.
Firstly, Mr. Speaker, we must recognize that mental health is just as important as physical health. Yet, far too often, our young people suffer in silence, burdened by stress, anxiety, depression, and the weight of expectations. This must change. I will advocate for mental health programs that are easily accessible to young people. Programs that reduce stigma around surrounding mental health, provide counseling and guidance service, educate young people on coping mechanisms and emotional resilience.
But also the impact of mental health. So I became aware more than ever, I'm aware, but more than ever, the impact of mental health on young people. But even more than that, we have many young people who are willing to advocate on those issues, and I feel really, really, really good about that.
Other areas of focus for the junior MPs include youth violence, unemployment, and financial literacy. Christina John, GBN News.
Former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell, who has represented the constituency of St. George Northwest in the lower house of Parliament since 1984, says potential replacements have been identified. Dr. Mitchell, who's stepping away from frontal politics, has been collaborating with Emmeline Pierre, the political leader of the New National Party, on his replacement. He says the task is a work in progress. Dr. Mitchell recently advised Governor General Dame Cecilia Grenon that he'll be stepping away from the position of opposition leader in the parliament and has recommended Honorable Emmeline Pierre. Speaking on his weekly podcast, he shed some light on his political future.
As I always say to people, you in any job you have as a leader, I think part of your success would be the ability to have persons to take up your position if and when succession must be there. And that's why I'm proud of the fact that they're able to do that within the party. And the constituency level, it's something, a work in progress. We certainly have identified. I'm quite sure there are people there. I have to first make the decision. I'm not yet going to go forward. I think there's such a general expectation that might be the case, but I have not done so. Because I value one thing: the representation of people must be extremely important, because they have given me so much over the years.
Dr. Mitchell said, as a representative of the people, he has valued those people who elected him to serve in the parliament. He first served as a minister of government in the late Herbert Blaize administration of 1984 to 1990. He returned to government in 1995 as the political leader of the NNP and prime minister of the country. A local church is stepping up to fight poverty with a charitable donation aimed at supporting struggling families in Grenada. More in this report.
With a mission to share God's love and help combat poverty, the World Mission Society Church of God in Grenada donated boxes of non-perishable food items to support families in need. The donation was handed over to the Ministry of Social and Community Development, which will oversee the identification of recipients and distribution of the hampers. Erin Edwards, a member of the church, explained that the initiative aligns with the United Nations World Day of Social Justice.
So this initiative is inspired by the the Hold Hope campaign, which is a United Nations initiative for the World Day of Social Justice. And our church, we carry out a lot of UN initiatives, and this is one of them. This one particularly is to alleviate poverty and hunger globally. And Grenada was one of the selected islands, the selected countries that our church wanted to carry this initiative out. So we were able to collaborate with a lot of friends, local community partners, also grocery stores, supermarkets, to receive donations. So we're really thankful for their generous contribution to this effort.
Edwards also noted that families on the Sister Isles will also benefit from the donation.
So we have about enough food to sustain 15 families of 4 for about half a month, so about 15 days. So among the donated items, there are dry food items like rice, we have flour, sugar, we have canned goods, even salt, just to name a few things, so that the families can have enough food to sustain themselves for 15 days.
Do you know where this initiative aims to provide food assistance to economical and socially vulnerable families while promoting community spirit and compassion?
The reason why we do this is to share the love of a mother and to really give hope to the global village, especially in these times that we live where things can be a little bit difficult. So any way for us to be able to share the love of God, even here in Grenada, we're so thankful and happy to be able to participate in this initiative.
We love you. We love you. We love you. Wow.
Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
The Leprocherie community in St. Andrews will host its annual Salaka, or Saraka, festival on Friday, February the 28th, 2025. Traditionally known as the Feast of the Gods or Festival of Food, Salaka has deep roots in the Baptist faith and Shango practices. Once held in villagers' yards with communal food contributions, the festival has evolved into a village-wide event, with Leprocherie and River Sally centralizing activities at their playing fields. Other areas hosting Salaka Salakas include Carrier, Pearls, and now Paradise. This year's festival will also feature the final taping of The Drums of Grenada, showcasing the Tivoli Drummers, Conception Dance Theater, and Spiceland Dancers. The Grenada Cultural Foundation has committed their continued support to the Salaka celebrations in the Poetry, River Sali, and Carrier to preserve the island's cultural heritage. Still to come, artificial insemination program yields success. We'll have the details when we return.
Get value you'll love only at Quartz. With huge savings on select mattresses, mobile phones, and TVs. You'll also love our new arrivals in furniture and appliances. Plus, when you shop, get a chance to win great prizes. So come in, shop today, and pay later with Quartz Ready Finance. Get value you'll love only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Offer ends February 24, 2025. See store for details.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire and accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some more pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
Fully 1 week. Nah. Telling you. You them boss dragon. You see that? About 10 let them make hard on them, man. Me a 38 man. But you are 92. Yeah. You need the number one run, man. That is it. No what? Nice. Yeah. Number one. Yeah, me too, man.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number one rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
The Ministry of Agriculture's artificial insemination program, which began a year ago, has yielded positive results through the use of both the synchronization and protocol and natural heat. Christina John has more.
This program has led to 8 successful births recorded in St. Andrew and St. Patrick. While the program faced some challenges, particularly the need for inseminators to shift from the synchronization protocol to the natural heat method, Chief Vet and Livestock Officer Dr. Keeman Cummins is satisfied with the outcomes. The calves boast improved genetics.
We've had some good successes. We had some great cows, really impressive. The program is still ongoing. The officer is still involved heavily. Although he is overwhelmed with the requests from the farmers on a daily, but he's still providing the services. So we still have a couple that's pregnant. We're expecting some more calves. And the farmers who would have received calves from the program, they're really cherishing it. And we can see a clear comparison in terms of our native calves and the artificial insemination calves, those F1s. Lovely calves. The comparison is between, it's actually day and night. That's how, far apart it is. So as the program continues, we can encourage more and more farmers to get involved, time the cattle, because as we move forward, it's going to be a lot of natural heat we're going to be doing.
Veterinary assistant Frankie Buckmeyer was responsible for performing the inseminations. He is optimistic about the continuation of the program through breeding by the successful cows.
Farmers are very overwhelmed with the outcome of the program, the outcome of the calves they're getting. They're beautiful. The growth rate, the carcass, how they're growing is very beautiful. It's an ongoing program. We have animals that the F1s will be re-inseminated when they reach the time for re-insemination. The bulls, the farmers will go ahead and use the bull to continue with the genetics with the local bred. So in a short space of time, we'll see quite a few genetics on the island when it comes to cattle production.
One of the successful farmers, Kendall Simon, shared that his 5-month-old calf, born through artificial insemination, shows noticeable differences in its genetic makeups compared to his 5-month-old non-AI calf.
It's not even 6 months yet, but the calf is almost bigger than the mother. We have another calf that was not artificially inseminated, and when you make the comparison, as them children usually say, the AI cattle is a lot bigger than the other one, right? It's a lot more powerful. It looks stronger. In terms of size, it's a lot bigger, right? So I'm really satisfied with the results from the artificial insemination. And as you can see, you guys are on here, and I'm sure you guys are pleased as well when you make the comparison.
The artificial insemination program is ongoing, and the Ministry of Agriculture is encouraging farmers to take advantage of the opportunity to receive and improve quality calves. Christina John, GBN News.
Stay with us. We'll have your sports report next.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Granville, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, up, up several notches, but the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Good evening, sports fans. McDonald College will play the winner of the St. David Catholic and St. Andrews encounter in the final of the school independence cricket competition after completing a 40 runs victory over GBSS earlier today. Winning the toss and opting to bat, McDonald College was bowled out for a paltry 93, setting GBSS what was expected to be an attainable target of 94 for victory. Javon Nelson and Joshua Nurse top scored with 16 and 11 respectively. So chasing 94 for victory, the 10-team boys found it difficult, if not impossible, as they were humbled for 53 all out. Jeremy Edwards had a 5-er on the day, returning figures of 5 for 15. Meanwhile, a call has gone out encouraging more cricket to be played locally. The call from second Vice President of the Grenada Cricket Association comes on the heels of Under-19 tournament, which bowled off over the weekend.
Suit up me the West Indies team, both at the under-19 level and also at the senior level, and this is positive for Grenada. We are in a position now where we are trying to instill more and more persons to be involved in cricket. We have some good talent around. We have players like the Maurice who has just come on. They have represented also at the under-17 level. They have gone. And we believe that if we create the avenue to have them to play more and more cricket, we do believe that we're going to have some players coming forward. Because
The third round of matches in the 2025 CG United Women's Super 50 Cup in St. Kitts bowls off tomorrow morning. It'll see Jamaica taking on Barbados at Canary, the Leewards facing Guyana at Warner Park, and Trinidad and Tobago facing the Windwards at St. Paul Sports Complex. Barbados women have an early 2-point lead over the Windward Islands women after Wednesday's second round of the 2025 CG United Women's Super 50 Cup in St. Kitts. Victories over Guyana in round 1 and the Windward Islands in round 2 have Barbados atop the standings on 15 points. 2 points adrift are the Windward Islands, who secured a dominant 8-wicket win over the Leewards in round 1 before losing to Barbados by 56 runs on Wednesday. Defending champions Jamaica are third with 10 points after a 51-run win over Trinidad and Tobago in round 1 and an 8-wicket defeat to Guyana in round 2. Trinidad and Tobago are fourth, 1 point behind Jamaica after rebounding from their round 1 loss with a 4-wicket win over the Leeward Islands in round 2. Guyana, who also have a win and a loss, are fifth with 7 points, while the Leeward Islands are sixth with 2 points and have yet to record a win. Pakistan's game against Bangladesh in the Champions Trophy was abandoned without a ball being bowled because of rain. The umpires called the match off at 10:30, 90 minutes after the scheduled start time. It's the second match in Rawalpindi to fall victim to the weather, following the abandonment of Australia's meeting with South Africa on Tuesday. Both Pakistan and Bangladesh had already been eliminated from the tournament, having lost their opening 2 matches. Host Pakistan, the reigning champions, lost to New Zealand by 60 runs and India by 6 wickets, and they finished bottom of Group A with 1 point only. Bangladesh, meanwhile, will finish third following a 6-wicket defeat against India and a 5-wicket defeat to New Zealand. And that's what's been happening in the world of sports. Now for a look at what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. President Irfan Ali has reiterated his government's unwavering commitment to enhancing Guyana's security sector as he addressed the opening of the Guyana Police Force's annual Officers Conference at Eve Leary on Wednesday. HGP-TV has more.
Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, President Irfan Ali, speaking at the opening ceremony of the annual Police Officers Conference, emphasized ongoing efforts to substantially improve the security sector, spanning the military and specialized agencies such as the Customs Anti-Narcotics Unit, CANU. President Ali highlighted the strides made in securing Guyana's borders and improving policing systems, emphasizing that technology and digitization will be at the forefront of crime-fighting efforts. He also issued a stern warning against bribery and underscored the importance of law and order in maintaining a safer society.
With that will come enhanced legislation that would see higher fines for persons who would not correctly declare what is in their bags going in and coming out.
The president reported that the force has recorded a 12.2% reduction in serious crimes, including a 25.9% decline in murders, a 40.9% decline in robberies, a 12% reduction in robberies with violence, and a 19.1% decrease in larceny. He further stated that the administration is focused on building a technologically advanced police force capable of tackling modern security challenges through a data-driven approach.
A key aspect of the development and future of the Guyana Police Force is partnership. partnership internally and externally.
Ali stressed that integration of technology will allow for performance evaluation, identifying weaknesses and strengths within the force to ensure accountability and efficiency. Additionally, it reaffirms government's zero tolerance on bribery and warns civilians against attempting to bribe law enforcement officers to evade justice.
If you try to bribe an officer, you are part of the problem. But there are laws that every citizen must adhere to, must respect, must honor.
Rising costume prices for Lucian Mass 2025 are raising concerns about accessibility for local participants in St. Lucia's Carnival. Women's costumes are particularly expensive, which may limit participation for many locals. But officials say they are working on advancing diverse options. More in this report.
You have the Zuvos and the Just for Fans and the Legends and the Fusion, and you see the prices of their costume. And you're already seeing sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. But on the other hand, you have other bands.
Blink and you will miss out. The undeniable allure of St. Lucia Carnival continues to draw partygoers from near and far, all eager to experience the magic of playing mass. With excitement mounting, revelers are scrambling to secure spots in the island's top carnival bands, fueling a frenzy around St. Lucia's premier summer festival. One of St. Lucia's biggest carnival bands, Just for Fun Carnival, is marking its 25th anniversary with a record-breaking season. After launching its costumes in January 2025, the band announced all fully sold-out sections by February. Several other major bands have also reported sold-out sections just weeks after unveiling their designs. Concerns now emerge that expensive costumes and carnival fetes may be pricing out locals, making room for foreign revelers with deeper pockets. Culture Minister Dr. Ernest Hilaire has pushed back against this notion, noting that a wide range of options is available to suit different budgets, ensuring accessibility for all.
St. Lucians can, if they want, jump with those bands. But if you want to jump with Just for Fun, Frontline, you have to pay the cost of a costume for Frontline Just for Fun. So I think we have the full scale of options.
Efforts by officials to integrate community carnival bands consisting mostly of local revelers into the national parade of the bands have faced challenges, as many prefer to jump after the main parade, with some members already participating in the national parade with the bigger bands. While Dr. Hilaire remains committed to this initiative, he has hinted at alternative plans to ensure locals still get the full road experience.
This year we're hoping to put out on the road a still band and on the road for Carnival, on the road without any costume, without being in any band, should be able to do so. But we will continue to look at ways in which the average St. Lucian can participate in Carnival.
For Culture Minister Dr. Ernest Hilaire, this overwhelming demand for St. Lucia's Carnival product highlights the global appeal of the island's music, culture, and vibrant carnival experience. Elements, he insists, must be nurtured with locals at the heart of the celebration.
Israel has released 46 Palestinian prisoners, including 24 children from Gaza, after delay over the verification of the 4 captive bodies handed over by Hamas. Al Jazeera has the details.
The entire atmosphere is thick with scenes of jubilation and different tears in the faces of the mothers, parents, children who came today to see their loved ones being released from the Israeli detention camps and centers. Now, the scene at the European hospital is incredibly very overwhelming, and we have seen that the vast majority of those who were released today were people who are under the age of 19, and they have been looking very very visibly weak, and they have been absolutely suffering from different psychological torment. And in order to understand better how those Palestinian released prisoners have been enduring, I'm joined right now by Muhammad Abu Amsha. He is one of the Palestinian released prisoners who has been released today from Israeli jails. Alhamdulillah ala salamtak Muhammad. خبرنا عن ظروف اعتقالك من وين تم
of your detention, from where have you been detained, the circumstances in the Israeli presence. I was detained from Beit Hanun on the 28th of December. They took us to Israeli prisons. I don't know the names of these prisons, and we were put in a hard situation. We got only one meal per day. The food was very bad. We can take a shower once every month. They are beating us. They used to beat us. They used to humiliate us and insult us. And we have a lot of suffering. The sick people got no medical treatment, a lot of skin diseases in the prisons, and we didn't change our clothes since the first day of detention.
That's what's been happening around the region and the wider globe today. And now for a recap of the night's top headlines. Charges formally laid against man accused in Grenada's second homicide of 2025. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell sends social media into a frenzy over register post. Registered voters unable to access voters list due to main server shutdown at Parliamentary Elections Office. Mental health tops agenda for newly sworn-in youth parliamentarians. And in regional news, Guyana President Irfan Ali announces major security upgrades at annual police conference. In international news, Israel releases remaining 46 Palestinian prisoners. And in sports, Jeremy Edwards stars with a fiver as McDonald College humbles GBSS in cricket. If you missed any part of this newscast, there'll be a rebroadcast at 10 o'clock tonight. Continue to follow us online at www.gbn.gd or on GBN Television Facebook page and YouTube channel for these and other top stories. I'm Stasia Blake, and that's the news. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a pleasant evening.